Hey everyone, it's Pokemon Trainer Right, and welcome back to Let's Discuss Pokemon Characters. And today's special, we are going to do the most forgotten character in all of Pokemon. Of course, we're talking about Tracey Sketchit. So, if you're someone from the Pokemon community or have existed since at least the first Pokemon anime, then you know who Tracey is. And basically, not everyone from the newest generation of Pokemon doesn't know who Tracey is, to begin with, at most. And Tracey, he originated from the Orange Island series, basically season 2 of Indigo League. And then, basically, after Orange Islands, he was only made cameos, such as in basically every time Ash returns to Pallet Town after every season. Maybe except Kalos and maybe Alola. But then he made a cameo back in Pokemon Ultimate Journeys, where in Aim to be a Pokemon Master, where Tracey finally returned for one last time before the anime was concluded in 2023. So, Tracey's voice actors, we got 3. So, in America, Tracey, in Pokemon Chronicles, was voiced by Ted Lewis, and in the 4Kids version of the Pokemon anime, he was voiced by Craig Blair. Over in Japan, Tracey is known as Kenji in the Pokemon series, and he is voiced by Tomokazu Seki. So, if you didn't know, Tracey was supposed to be Brock's replacement in the Pokemon anime. And if you haven't watched the Let's Discuss Pokemon Characters on Brock video, I'll link that in the description below so you can go watch it. Anyway, so basically, when Pokemon was going global, the Pokemon team thought that Brock looked like a racist stereotype because of his closed eyes kind of look. And when they decided that they had to create a character that didn't look basically like that, and then they came up with Tracey. And basically in the Orange Island series, he replaced Brock when Brock stayed with Professor Ivy, and then throughout the Orange Island series and Pokemon 2000 the movie. Also, since Pokemon Adventures in the Orange Island series was such an old series, and also Tracey wasn't really that memorable in those seasons because everybody was wondering where Brock is, and they brought him back at the end of the Orange Island saga. And then Tracey never debuted in a single episode ever again until the end of the Johto series, Hoenn, Diamond and Pearl series. And basically after that, he was never seen again until he made a cameo in the end of the Black and White series, where he's shown to be reminiscent by Ash, and then again he would be fading into obscurity, basically not having a lot of screen time. And then alongside Pokemon Aim to be a Pokemon Master is when he made his final debut in the series. At the end of Pokemon Aim to be a Pokemon Master, basically, Tracey made his final appearance towards second to the last episode. And therefore, that's when the guy was never used ever again. So, what was Tracey like in the Orange Island series? Basically, with Brock's simpiness, Tracey is a normal person, to be most said. And basically, in the Orange Island series, he called himself what they known as a Pokemon Watcher. And basically what he would do was that he would watch nearby Pokemon and draw them in his sketchbook. But in the Orange Island series, he drove away from that and befriended a Scyther, and also he helped someone find something called the Crystal Onyx. And basically, he's also a best friend character to Ash and Misty during the series. And after so, he also cheered on Ash to win every of the Orange Island's badges that were literally just seashells. After the Orange Islands and Ash, Misty, and Tracey came to Kanto, they met up with Brock again, and then Tracey took up Professor Oak's deal to become his lab assistant, and basically after that he would protect Professor Oak's lab from any invaders, such as Team Rocket's Cassidy and Butch. So, overall, is Tracey a good character or a bad character? If anything, Tracey's kind of a good character, but if anything, he's not really that memorable, especially amongst the Pokemon community, because there's so many videos called Tracey the Forgotten Companion. That's just how unpopular he was amongst the fans, and how much he has faded into obscurity. And also, my thoughts on Tracey is that he's a cool dude, but if anything, they should have gave him more screen time, if I must say. Because a lot of the companions over the years never got a lot of screen time, even though, like, certain characters like May, Dawn, Iris, Silent, even Clement and Bonnie had returned even after their series was concluded in the Pokemon anime. Even the Alola gang had a return in Pokemon Journey several times. But if anything, the one issue about Tracey's character is why he didn't return a lot in the anime is because they had like some issues going like with getting his voice actor back. Because just like with May from Pokemon, basically they couldn't get her in because the voice actor just had some things going on. Also, the only time that Tracey does appear in Pokemon was in the Orange Island series, and of course cameos, and then Pokemon Chronicles, which is its own form of media. Because Pokemon Chronicles was only really released in the UK and some countries, and never in America. So basically, Tracey didn't get a lot of moments to shine, but if anything, he has shown to be a great companion to be with, especially when it comes to Pokemon Chronicles series, especially where he, alongside Misty, defended Professor Oak's lab from Team Rocket. Alright, time for a conclusion. And question for everyone, do you like Tracey, or do you think he just stay out of the spotlight? And if anything, if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button, also tap the subscribe button, tap the notification bell for notifications, so you never miss a video by me. And I'll see you in the next Let's Discuss Pokemon Characters video. Bye everyone!